The Amerindian Act provides a legal framework, a legal tool, mechanism, and it's a law which provides adequate processes, procedures, and even enunciate policies on how they can deal with it. So any miner who may have had concession years back also have a right. But I can tell you that all of the areas that were titled before I became a minister, there was deliberation and consultation with stakeholders. I wasn't the minister then.
On the fire, Amerindian Affairs Minister Pauline Sukai speaking there, but some Amerindian groups have a different opinion. In fact, some believe that the Amerindian Act of 2006 has some fundamental flaws and are demanding a review of the Amerindian Act.
Because we are here because of that, because the government don't legally recognize our rights. That is why we are here, to demonstrate that we are not comfortable with the land problems. We have many problems.
This ministry here, like I saw one of the placards, is a farce. I happened to be at the United Nations Forum Indigenous Peoples this year, and I made, along with another brother, we made an intervention on the problems that we are having with the extractive industries, with the rights of indigenous peoples, and the rights to our lands, territories, and resources. And the government saw it fit to say, no, that is not true, there have been improvement. But this is not improvement. That is what I wish to say.
Offered them solution, and I am unable as a minister to wring the hands of the village councils who do not respect the rule of law. It is the village councils who, by law, has the authority to deal fairly, unbiased, with any of the matters which they have authority and decision-making over.
Attorney at Law David James told this newscast recently that the rights of the indigenous people are now being subjected to what the state grants.
Our villages get state grants or grants of state land, and that is the extent of our rights. So we have to change that, and basically the court rulings have set a really poor precedent. And what it has done actually is, as one legal analyst had said some time back, it has taken our laws at least 100 years back in relation to the protection of indigenous people's rights in Guyana. So we have a state of affairs where the law has gone backwards rather than forwards in protecting our rights.
One of the upsetting issues to the indigenous people, especially those from Isinaru, is a High Court decision handed down in favor of a miner.
And if they are aggrieved over a court ruling, the government, His Excellency, or myself cannot interfere with the court's ruling. And for your information, both the government, through its commission, GGMC, and Isinaru Village Council has appealed the case. And even at the highest level, the President expressed his full support for the concerns that they have with respect to the situation which you just raised.
The residents of that village have appealed the decision, but are still calling for the government intervention. Minister Sukai said her government has stood at the side of Isinaru residents for a long time. Reporting for Capital News, Royston Drake.